Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, Mr. Danny Trejo! Check, check, check.
Hello, Montreal! Wow, that was cool.
Right? So, I had a chance to talk to you a couple of days before you got to Montreal, and we were talking about you coming here. And I think the thing that I got from you, this is just through the telephone, this was one in person, was just the energy of love from you. It's all about love from you.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people might think that you're that you're somebody that you're not. You're one of the nicest guys I've ever met.
I was told by a guy named Eddie Bunker when I first got into the business in 1985. He said, Danny, you can't get mad at people because when other people get mad, it's like their face says, I'm mad at you. But when you get mad, it says, I'm going to kill you. And then I'm going to go find your dry cleaner and kill him. So don't get, like, I happened to have gotten mad at an actor and I looked at him and he went into his trailer and went, come on. And then, you know, because you know, a lot of the tough guys in Hollywood aren't really tough. You know, they're actors. And I try to tell them that. So look, come here, look, you're not really tough, okay? It's a karate movie, okay? Talk to Chuck Norris about karate.
It's true though, and you're obviously you're saying it. I mean, you do have probably one of the meanest looks in Hollywood.
I've been voted that a couple times.
The first time I ever saw you on screen was in From Dusk Till Dawn.
This bar is for bikers and truckers only. So, hey, I want to tell you something. George Clooney said, scared the shit out of me when he said that.
It's and this is before the internet, so there was no way people could see what you were really like. I mean, you were that guy in that bar.
That movie, first of all, was a lot of fun, and God, I remember seeing Selma Hayek for the first time.
Me too.
I walked up to her and I said, I have a picture of you on my chest, and I showed her the tattoo on my chest. She said, God, it looks like me. I said, sweetheart, I will rob any bank in this city for you. And when Selma was really, she goes, just one?
I mean, listen, that scene when she's on that bar. I mean, it's.
You know what? It's so funny because when she's pouring that wine on her foot,
yeah,
and Quentin is drinking it. If you look in the audience, every guy in the audience is going.
Yeah. And it's pretty well documented that Quentin does like feet.
Oh God! Why do you think you wrote that in there?
You know, you've been in so many things. You crossed generations when you were in Spy Kids.
Yeah. That was it. Believe it or not, I have heard, Mommy, look, the man from Spy Kids in like 50 different languages, you know, all over the world. Dude. That was an amazing genre of movies. There was 4 of them, and I was in all 4 of them, you know, so it was like a lot of fun.
But I think one of the coolest things is I watch a lot of movies at my house, and I've got an amazing 14-year-old and an amazing 11-year-old. But my 14-year-old and I, we really gel on movies because there's stuff I can show him now. And we watched Fanboys together, and I forgot you're in Fanboys. And then we watched Heat. Yeah, The Chief. And then we watched Heat, and you were in Heat. And it just blew my mind how in 1 week we watched 2 movies and you're in both of them, and I had forgotten you were in them. You've been in so. Do you know how many things you've been in?
I think IMDb has me at 380 something. to be honest, a lot of those are like student films. You know, that kids needed an actor to get some money, so buy me lunch. You know, 380, you must be rich. No, some of those were buy me lunch, okay, and I'll do it. And then first-time director. It's real hard for a first-time director to get money. Unless he has somebody sign up. Yeah, somebody, I'll do something. So we just do it.
Obviously the role that I don't want to say put you on the map, but that has been a godsend for you was Machete.
Machete!
When we spoke, you told me you've been in 11 movies with Robert Burgundy.
Yeah.
How different were things from before Machete to after Machete?
Well, when we did Desperado, he had just gotten some money. He did a movie called Machete.
Right.
And it was basically Desperado on a $180 budget.
Yeah.
You know, I think he did it for $6,000 or something, right? And used his cousins and then when the studio saw it, they gave him some money to do Desperado. That's when he called me, and we said from there it's like, I mean, he did stuff like for what do you call it, for like a crane shot or something. He would just like hang the camera.
Did just like
hang it, whatever. So everything was like Robert had the idea. If the technology's not there, we'll invent it.
Right.
You know, he has, and he's done so much for independent film making. You talk my son just directed a video for a band.
Yeah, you're talking about that, yeah.
Hold on, he's never a band called Saint Chasers, Saint Crawlers.
Right, and you mentioned that they went on tour with Ozzy Osbourne.
They were on tour with Ozzy Osbourne and the Foo Fighters. So
wow,
he got to like film them, you know. Got paid to cool.
Well, listen, I know a lot of you guys want to ask some questions, so if you guys have any questions for Danny, there should be microphones on each side if you want to line up, and we'll take them.
Somebody better ask a question.
You don't want to get them angry, that's for sure. Oh, quick, really, and the other thing too, I mentioned when we came up, if you guys are ever planning to go to California and planning to go to Los Angeles, you need to eat at one of Danny's restaurants. Has anybody here been to Trejo's Tacos? Raise your hand.
Hey, wait a minute, hold on. On three, everybody yell, Robert Rodriguez, let's do Machete 3. 1, 2, 3. Robert Rodriguez. Let's do Machete 3.
I'm pretty confident we just got that green lit.
I'm going to send that to him.
All right. You want to start on that side?
Yes, sir. First of all, I liked your appearance in Def Jam Fight for New York, which is the follow-up to Def Jam Vendetta. But my question is about the first movie I saw you from. It's called Con Air, and you were playing 123. I want to know how was your experience during this epic movie, because it's one of my favorite roles from you.
You know what? I was with a friend of mine, Benny Ukitis, who fought Chuck Norris a couple of times. For real, he was like a world champion kickboxer, and he trained. A lot of people don't realize it, but oh God, what is his name? Who played the cop? The good cop?
John Cusack.
John Cusack. John Cusack is a bad mother. People don't know it, but no, he can fight. I mean, because Benny trains him, right? He can fight, and so. Con Air, they got all the wannabe tough guys in Hollywood and put them all together. So everything was like a competition. If you spit, somebody would spit further, and then you got 40 spitters, you know. So everything was a competition, right? And Benny, knowing that I wasn't a good sport, at lunch when everybody started playing their games, he would get me and we would go meditate. He said, "Come on, let's go get out of here." He said, "Why, Benny, let me play?" No. You don't play fair and you're not a good sport. Because I grew up, he was younger than me, I grew up with Benny's brother, who was Mondo, who was just bad. God, this guy was like unbelievable. So, but that was Con Air. It was like a lot of fun. Thank you.
Call you Johnny 600 if they knew the truth.
Go ahead.
Hola.
Hola.
I have a request and a question. My request is please bring your tacos to Montreal.
That was Montreal.
Now that I've been here, I think you need tacos.
We can talk franchise. I'll help you out.
And the question was, what's the status on Machete in space? Is it happening? Do you think?
Yes.
Yes.
We're sending a message to Robert Rodriguez right now.
Yes. Now.
Cool, thank you.
Hola Danny, mi llamo Matt, mucho gusto. And I would like to know, like you've been on so many sets, like even last night I was watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and you surprised me as Rosa's father. And I was like, wow again. And I would like to know on which set did you have the most fun, or which set of movies did you have the most fun playing or acting, or just like your colleagues and co-actors?
I think I would have loved Machete even if I wasn't in it. Hold on, let me see.
Bear with us, he's trying to call somebody.
Okay.
He's gonna be like, who's that bald guy?
Jive, son. I think I would have loved Machete even if I wasn't in it. I just love that movie. I love the action genre. I love the action genre.
I'm not gonna tell you to put it up there, I wanna live.
I love the action genre. I love exciting movies. Don't take me to a drama because I'll get us thrown out of the movies.
For sure. Doing action, doing your stunts, and looking badass.
Love badass. That whole genre was a good movie. That's actually where I got into the restaurant business. Was in a movie called Badass.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that one too.
Ash, one of the producers, saw that I enjoy food, and so he said, "Why don't you open a restaurant?" Jokingly, I said, "Trejo's Tacos."
Right.
So he brought me a business plan. And being the smart businessman that I am, I took it to my secretary and told her, "Read this." And I took it to my agent, Gloria, I said, "Read this." And they kind of said, "This is a good deal. You can't lose here." So the first restaurant we opened was on La Brea in Los Angeles, Trejo's Tacos.
Thank you, Danny.
Now all together we got 5. So
Five restaurants.
we're still going.
And the thing is that, like we've talked about this, a lot of actors and celebrities will put their names on restaurants, like Gene Simmons has the Kiss restaurant. But your food is good.
Yeah.
Like every time I'm there, I go eat there.
I make sure I always send like 3 or 4 of my friends to the restaurant and say, go buy food, go eat, see how it is. And they give me a report. They all want to know, shall I wear a wire? Do you want me to wear a wire? No, I don't wear a wire. Just go in and order food. So, and so they tell me, yeah, the service was good, food was good, and I eat there all the time. I get free food.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Before there wasn't much, now there's a lot of actors of color, and you were one of the first that actually had a second chance to make it in the movie with the past you had. So what do you think would have been if you didn't have this opportunity?
Well, I was a drug counselor before I got into the movies. Before that, I was an armed robber. But as a drug counselor, and when I got out of prison, I became a drug counselor, and I did that for like 17 years. And I still work for Western Pacific MedCorp. We detox heroin addicts, so I still work for them. So I would have done I would have been like, I think that people that work in service of helping others, I think that's the most important job in the world, because that's what I think the good Lord wants us to do, is take care of each other. So, and that's what I dedicated my life to.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Trejo. It's an honor to speak to you.
Thank you. The honor is mine.
So, in Machete, there was a term that was coined, exploitation movie. And I was wondering regarding that, what do you think about the current state of cultural diversity within pop culture, movies, TV, and all that?
Well, you know what? I think that we've come a long way. A long way to go. But we've come a long way in film, and we no longer have Ricky Schroeder playing a Mexican. So, it's like we've come a long way, and I know people get impatient and, hey, well, we need this, but we've got Latino stars, African American stars. We've got some real big people doing some real big things, and I just think it's awesome for me to watch, because in 1985 I was on the ground floor. And one of my singers, it's so funny, I started a record company, right? Of course. One of my singers talks about, it's all about girl power, and then she says, kick it indoors with our high heels, and I love that. So, I don't have high heels, but I kicked in a lot of doors.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. How many artists do you have on your record label?
3.
3?
Yeah.
And is it a diverse?
Girls, and they're all.
Oh, someone just said you want to make a I'm sure if you give them a demo,
They're all about what do you call it? Just girl power. All the records that we write are all dedicated to helping young ladies. Just like there's some parts that he sure looks cool, but he's got no brain for school. I like that part.
Nice.
So you get somebody that's smart.
Well, I heard someone yelling if you want to make it a 4th, so bring him a demo. I'm sure he'd listen to it, right? Go ahead.
Hi, and I would like to know, how did you end singing and then sing in the last Muppet movie?
We had so much fun in that movie. I mean, it was a tragic time for me, but if it wasn't for the Muppets, I think I would have loved. My mom passed away while I was in England, and my friend that travels with me, Craig, he broke into my room and told me at 3 o'clock in the morning, hey, your mom just passed away. And so I immediately started packing. I was going home, and I called my secretary, Mary. She's here. In fact, today's her birthday. Everybody that sees her, wish her happy birthday. And so she just went to the Harley Davidson store to pick up shirts for me, for my crew back there, because they all ride Harley. So anyway, and so my mom passed away, and I'm packing, ready to go, and then I called her, and she said, don't, stay there, finish your work, we're taking care of everything, don't worry. And if I'd left, I'd have cost, I had to pay a lot of money, and it would have cost people a lot of money and a lot of jobs. I stayed another week. And when my dad passed away, I just froze up. I wouldn't cry, I have no feeling whatsoever. I just took care of everything. And my mom told me, you know what, you better not do that when I pass away. I said, shut up, Mom, you're not going. And I'll die before you. And then when she passed away, I did the same thing. I completely froze up. And everybody was coming up saying, oh God, we're so sorry. It's all right, I'm fine. It's okay. No, don't. Like just a rock, right? My mom, I know she was in heaven, and I know she got pissed off. And she said, no, not for me. She said that damn little frog, Kermit, with the guy, and he comes up and says, I'm really sorry about your mommy. Like, you know, he does his little, wow! Me and Kermit cry. And I know my mom was laughing. Thank you for asking.
Thank you.
Hi. First time I saw you in the movie was from Dusk Till Dawn, which I watched when I was probably way too young for it. Especially with like some of the scenes in there, but it was a great time. But after that, you played yourself in a Call of Duty zombie map.
Yeah.
And like for a while, my dad thought I was always watching Danny Trejo movies because you were just in there screaming at zombies. I'm just like, no, I'm just playing games. Like, yeah, because that's the thing. Even if you were not playing like on screen, just the voice, you still managed to be a badass anyway, which like was really impressive. So my question is like, have you ever done like more like just voice acting stuff? Like,
Yeah, I was in Rick and Morty.
yeah.
I played the Jaguar. I've done a lot of the King of the Hill. I've done a lot of voice, and I love it because you can just like show up in pajamas. You have to work, no makeup, you just show up and read. You know, so it's like I've done a whole lot. I was in a movie called The Book of Life, and I killed 3 bullets at one time. Thank you.
Thank you.
And you weren't too young, because my daughter was like 6, and when we were screening that, she jumped up and said, "Whoa, your eyes went into the pool pockets."
Yeah, but when Cheech Marin is advertising the bar, that's a little bit. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Montreal.
Thank you.
Question for me came up on the heat, on the set of Heat. Do you have anything interesting you might want to tell us that happened there?
Robert De Niro. I mean, it was just amazing. I showed up and the first thing they always tell you is, don't ask for pictures, don't ask for pictures. First thing I did was I seen Al Pacino. Al, give me a picture. Yeah, come on. Robert and Val Kilmer. See, that's one of my best friends, Val Kilmer. And I'll be your Huckleberry. Tombstone. One of the greatest cowboy movies ever.
Yeah.
And I think Val Kilmer should have won an Oscar for playing Doc Holliday. Wow.
The shootout scene in Heat is probably one of the best shootout scenes ever
You
filmed.
know, we actually stopped traffic on the Harbor Freeway, the busiest freeway in Los Angeles. When the bullets started going, everybody stopped. The freeway just stopped. Nobody knew what was happening. Wow. My two sons were there, and they couldn't believe it. They said, "We've never seen anything like this in our lives." I said, "Shut up, you're only 10.
Thank you. Thanks. We had something that was, we want to give you a present on stage if that's cool.
All right.
Can we bring that up for Danny? So are you a hockey fan? No, that's my wife. That's not the president.
Wow. Oh, Montreal, welcome.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think it's safe to say we found the defenseman we needed.
Thank you.
It's badass, right? And fight strap one too.
Is Jay and Silent Bob?
Oh yeah, Kevin Smith. Yeah. Well, when he came to Montreal, he came out wearing one for 2 seconds, and then he took it off right away because I'm not keeping this on. This is just for you guys, and he took it off.
I did The Flash.
Yes.
And he directed it. You know, he was the director, so it was like so cool.
He's one of the nicest guys in the
And
world.
so is Jay.
Jason Mewes.
Jason Mewes. My God, I can't remember their name. Question.
Go ahead.
As one who has seen Breaking Bad, how can anyone forget your death?
In Breaking Bad?
Being decapitated by a mother effing machete and placed on a head, and having your head placed on a turtle.
Machetes are part of my life.
Of course.
It's funny because my agent said, well, you're going to do one of Hollywood's first. I said, what? She says, you're going to cross the desert on a tortoise. I said, that'll be a pretty big tortoise. Well, it's just your head. I said, has anybody else in Hollywood ever done that? I said, no. Okay, we'll do it.
And he's got the picture if you'd like to get inside of his booth. I saw it. Thank you.
You're very welcome. See you soon.
Yep.
Hey Danny, I just looked you up online because you said Trejo's tacos because my sister lives in California. So I'm wondering, what's your favorite donut and your favorite dish in your own restaurant?
Well, my favorite donut, they have a donut down there called the pineapple fritter. And I'm telling you, if you eat two, you need rehab. It's like, gotta go to rehab. And I just love them. And it was, we said we were just making up recipes and let's do pineapple. And it just came out delicious. And we have some great chefs there, cooks, that do the donuts, and they're all chef inspired. They'll ask me, Danny, what do you think about if we do this? I go, sounds like a good idea. Then they'll hand me one. Well, here, try it. You consulted me, and then same thing with the food. It's all chef inspired. Some of them are my mom's recipes, but they've added, well, because in the 50s and 60s, the Latins, we used to cook with a lot of lard, which isn't real health food, so put more lard in it. And so now we've changed everything. It's all healthy. It's all real healthy food. Tastes like my mom.
And coffee and donuts, the donuts sell out fast. If you get their
The donuts, we're out of donuts by 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
So you gotta go early.
Is that?
Go ahead.
How are you, sir?
Fine, thank you.
Can I ask Jason the question?
Sure.
You know what I'm gonna ask, right?
No.
Are you gonna unblock me on Facebook?
If you stop being an idiot, yeah.
Well, I'm going to try and ask a nice question. You talked openly about when you were younger, you went to jail and stuff like that. Are there any stories from your young days that resemble your acting days? Did you ever kill anybody? Did you ever beat up somebody really bad?
This is why he's blocked on Facebook.
The Statue of Liberty never ends on the statues of, what do you call it?
Statute of limitations.
Yeah, they never end on murder, so you don't talk about that stuff. And in case you don't know it, and it's like, I'm writing a book, they're writing a book on my life, me and a guy named Don Loeb, who I've known for a long time, and he's on Gotham. And there's people from Gotham here. And so we're writing a book, so it's going to be kind of a lot of fun. My life is really interesting to a lot of people, but me, you know what I'm saying? And a couple of times, directors have said, Danny, this is what I want you to do. I want you to kick in this door, and you have a sawed-off shotgun, and you're going to rob this poker game, and they're stunning. So I do it, and then they say, cut, where did you study? I go, Bonds, Safeway, Bank of America.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
He's actually a good guy. We're just joking around with each other. This side?
Hi, yeah, I'm a big fan of Sons of Anarchy.
All right.
And you had quite a long arc on the show, and I was just wondering if you had any stories about that experience or what it's like to come into an already established cast and crew to come and do like a mid-season arc.
Well, you should ask them how they felt for me coming in. But, but I had a lot of fun, and I got to tell you, Charlie, what's that name, Willem?
Charlie Hunnam.
Charlie Hunnam and Theo, two of the nicest guys you've ever met in your life. They're so humble, and they became stars like immediately. I mean, Sons of Anarchy just put them, and anybody that gets that much attention that quick usually sucks. You know? Don't even want to be around. And these two are so humble and unbelievable. I had a birthday party, and I just invited. They showed up. You know, they were like just so sweet, and they really had a good time with all my friends. And my friends scared them, but they were. you got some guy named Chewy, 6'3", almost 300 pounds. Hey, you're in the movie, John Holmes.
Thanks.
Thank you.
There's the spin-off that Kurt Seiler's doing with Mayans.
I'm the dirty DEA agent.
So you're...
Oh, yeah.
You're at Mayans?
Oh, yes.
I'm not a Mayan, but I'm a dirty, I'm going to be the dirty DEA agent.
Oh, this is good. Thank you. Thank you. On this side.
Hey, Michael. As a kid, I really loved watching the movie Spy Kids that you're in, like the first one, and also I really love your character Breacher in The Flash. And my question is, what's like working with Carlos Valdez?
That's a little kid, huh?
Yeah.
Is that the kid on Flash?
Yes, that's
yeah, he's cool. He's a cool little kid. He's a youngster, but he's really a nice guy. And he's pretty humble, and it's so funny because I was chasing him, right? And he kept saying, "Please don't catch me." Shut up. But he's a really good kid. And again, it's like I think he lives in New York and flies back and forth to Vancouver.
Okay, Vancouver.
He should have Vancouver. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
First of all, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
So I enjoy pretty much everything you've been in, like Machete, and I was really happy to see you in The Flash. But one of my favorite roles of yours was the ghoul Raul Tiada in Fallout New Vegas. And I was wondering, how was your experience working for that game?
Well, you know what, I gotta tell you, I'll stop you, because after 380 movies, they all kind of run together. Right. Sometimes I'll be watching TV and I'll like, hey, I'm in this. You know? And I'm speaking French.
and the Brady Bunch commercial.
The what?
The Brady Bunch commercial.
Oh God, that was just, I'll never forget that as long as, my agent, she said, Danny, we've got a Super Bowl commercial. I said, what? That's like the holy grail for an actor. More people watch the Super Bowl than the Oscars. And a lot of people just watch the Super Bowl for the commercials.
Yeah.
And I said, we do. She said, one problem. I said, what? She said, you have to play Marsha Brady. I said, Super Bowl? She said, yeah. Good money? Yeah. Marsha? And so, me and Steve Buscemi, who's a good friend of mine, we just had a blast doing that. It was like a lot of fun. We just played all day. And then I went, because like when I go into Home Depot, you have Home Depot, right?
Yeah.
Home Depot, it's like all the Mexicans stand outside of Home Depot, right? So to get jobs. And I walk in there, they go, Machete, yeah, Machete, all right, Machete. Now I walk in, they go, Marsha, Marsha, Marsha.
Thank you.
So I went from being the baddest guy on the planet
To Marsha Brady.
Machete to Marsha Brady.
We have 5 minutes, so we'll try to get through who we have up here.
Thank you for the answer.
Mr. Trejo, you did a documentary about surviving prison.
Yeah.
Have you received any positive feedback about the input that you presented to the...
A lot of positive feedback all over.
That's amazing.
And it's funny, I got a nasty letter from the district attorneys office, and it said that, you know, this, because the reality is justice in California has stopped. It's a deal making. It's a deal making, you know, when you walk into court, immediately you get offered a deal. It has nothing to do with whether you're innocent or not. And they don't want to admit it, but district attorneys, they're not hired to let people go.
You said it was a scorecard system, like for the DA.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If a district attorney has lost this case, lost that case, lost that case, yeah, well, he'll be in Tulare County somewhere, you know, giving traffic tickets. You know, so it is a win-win-win-win situation. You know, so when you go there, get ready to make a deal.
Some of the persons that were convicted in their stories were, I just shook my head. Like, are you kidding me? 18, 20 years? Sorry, here you go. Like,
I had a little cousin, Gilbert, my cousin Gilbert, he went to the penitentiary in 1979. He was 16 years old, and I just got him out a year ago. So that's 55. And I don't care, a crime that you commit when you're 17, you're not the same person when you're 30.
No, you're institutionalized.
And so, he's doing pretty good. Now he's in the electrical union, so he's doing all right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have, we're trying to get through these quick on that side, but
hi, Mr. Trejo. My question is about Once Upon a Time in Mexico, Desperado sequel. I just wanted to know how did it come to be that you got recast, even though your character died in Desperado? Did Robert ask you personally because he loved you so much?
I told Robert Rodriguez when first we did From Dusk to Dawn, and he cast me in From Dusk to Dawn 2, and I said, Robert, I died in From Dusk to Dawn. He goes, vampires don't die. So I came back. And then in the third one, I was Razor Charlie's cousin or something, and strangely looking like Razor Charlie. And then in just the same thing in Desperado, and I came back in as Cucuy. He said, you're Navaja's cousin, don't worry. So, movie making, you know what I mean? And I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Danny, I know, we all know that you've been pretty much in every movie in cinematic history, pretty much. I saw you, one of my favorite bands is Slayer, and I saw you in the video for Repentless. So I was wondering what it was like to work with those guys.
I gotta tell you, Slayer, I was gonna do the first Slayer video, and my daughter was, Danielle, you wanna go with me to the Slayer video? Yeah. Because to be honest, I didn't know who Slayer was. And so as we're walking up to the county jail where we filmed this, the Women's County Jail, it's empty now, and they used it for movies. We walked up, and all the guys from Slayer jumped up, and, oh, wow, Trejo, oh, man. And my daughter, she was like 19 years old, she looks at me and goes, wow, Dad, you really are cool, huh?
Thank you. Thank you. Guys, I'm sorry, that's all the time we have.
Why?
They're telling you want to cut him off? I don't want to cut him off.
Go ahead. Got another question.
One last one, that's it. You don't want to cut him off. One last one, the lady that was standing there. Go ahead, quick.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry if it had been asked before because I was late.
Okay.
Dead on Tombstone, I love that movie by the way, and I was wondering what was it like to work with Mickey?
Say it again?
Mickey Rourke.
Oh, it was like...
Oh, God, Mickey. Me and Mickey have been friends for, years. I was helping Mickey box when he was trying to box. Actors are weird.
Guys, big hand for Danny Trejo, come on.
Thank you for watching the Convention Junkies coverage of the 2018 Montreal Comiccon. Please like, comment and subscribe to see more, and let us know below what you think of this video. If you would like to help us with future projects, please visit our Patreon page.